What's good, y'all, man? It is your boy Sniper Kicks. In today's video, I'm gonna go over why most resellers are staying broke and what they need to change to elevate, because it is back to school time right now and there's so much money. Billions of dollars are being spent on sneakers, but you are making a huge mistake in why you're not capitalizing. So make sure you tune into this video. We're gonna give you guys some sauce, some mindset that will get you to elevate in a different realm. So make sure you are paying attention. So guys, first things first, I tell people sneaker reselling is a business. Yes, it's a business. So you can make profit, you can make money. However, most people treat this like a hobby. If you see right here, Jordan 4 Cave Stones, got them in bulk. Every single sneaker that has released in 2025, I've been able to get bulk shipments. Why is that? Because I treat it like a business. This is how most resellers see reselling sneakers. Okay, I want to hit on these drops, I want to sell them on StockX, and I want to make profit, and that is my reselling strategy. Think about this, guys. I'm going to bring it to another example of a traditional business. Because if you can change the mind frame of this being a traditional business, you understand, for instance, if I own a restaurant, okay, I own a restaurant called Sniper Restaurants, and I want to make money at that restaurant, I need to market that restaurant so people come. So I got to put effort there. And then I have to start creating sales with the food that I have at the restaurant. That's a traditional business mindset. However, resellers are so lazy that they're like, man,
I just want to get the drops from people and hurry up and put them on StockX, and I'm going to make millions.
it does not work that way. You gotta have a business owner mindset. And that's what frustrates me so much, because a little bit of my background, I've been reselling sneakers full time, like my full-time income for the past 6 years. So I understand how to make a lot of money with reselling. Have done 7 figures plus with just reselling sneakers. So I understand what the mindset has to shift to be able to elevate. You gotta be able to have systems in your business, therefore you can move forward. It's not just about buying sneakers and trying to flip them fast. You gotta think like a business owner. So some of the things that business owners do is, number one, they take responsibility. They understand, and on an everyday basis, they're trying to improve their business a little bit at a time. Like, guys, sneaker reselling does not take a lot of time. If you are consistent 30 minutes a day to try to figure out what can I do to elevate, that is going to progress your business. I love this. I'm going to put this picture right here of Kevin. So Kevin is someone that's just started sneaker reselling, and he started to turn the switch, and now he's taking it serious, and he's having big time results because he's treating it like a business. He's taking responsibility. There's so many resources out there that you can actually start making a ton of money with reselling. So that's one of the biggest things that people don't realize. The reselling business is going to 30 billion. Yes, 30 billion with a B by 2030. So it's continuing to grow. But most people are not understanding how to capitalize that, because they just have a hobbyist mentality. Don't get me wrong. If sneakers are just a hobby, this, that, and that, but people that truly want to sneaker resell, you got to treat it like a traditional business, like you're owning a business. It is not something that you want to just do quick flips. Nothing is wrong with that. But if you want to make serious cash with this, you gotta understand there are some things that you need, which is huge. By the way, guys, you see me get these crazy sneakers in bulk. You saw the Jordan 5 Fire Reds. You seen all the Travis Scotts. You seen all the Jordan 4s. You seen all the unreleased sneakers. I am hosting a free live training this Saturday. That is going to be absolutely insane. I am giving away the Jordan 5 Fire Red. Carlos, get that Jordan 5 Fire Red right there. This sneaker is crazy right here. And if you want to be able to win a free pair, make sure you hit the link in the description section. And I'm going to go more in detail about how to take your sneaker reselling business to the next level. I have helped so many people make a crap ton of money with reselling. People that are business owners, have several different businesses, people that have big corporate careers, people that just, are construction workers, people that, don't have high paying jobs. I've helped so many people make a lot of money. But back to the point, they have business owner mentality. Now I'm going to talk about systems, guys. Systems are so critical, because if you don't understand like what sneakers sell for you, Because if somebody has a sneaker, let's say ASICs sell really well for an individual, that does not mean ASICs are going to sell really well for you, especially as you build a book of business, which I'm going to talk about in a second. You got to understand analytics. Yes, nationwide, if you use the other resale platforms in the secondary market and you see that is a demanded sneaker worldwide, yes, everybody can sell that. But if you're starting to kind of build clientele and move forward, guess what? You got to be able to track these things. Also, you need to track what you have, what you bought it for, what you sold it for, what's your ROI. You need to have all these analytics. One of the biggest things that I have people leverage is being able to have the demand test and the profit test. Here's the simple rule with reselling. You want to get sneakers that are demanded, and you want to get sneakers that are going to get you profit. So I'm going to put a sheet right here. Make sure you screenshot this, because this sheet is going to be very valuable to you, especially if you want to start reselling and taking it to the next level. There are systems in play. Another thing I'm going to talk about later on this video is a book of business. I love the apps, the StockX, the GOATs, the eBays, the Poshmarks, the Macaris. Those are great places, but here's the thing. They are doing most of the work for you. They're giving you a referral, which is a referral fee. So a lot of times when you sell a sneaker like this for $360 and you only take home $300, it's because StockX is like, hey, I did all the work. You just posted this sneaker on my website, so I'm gonna take $60 from that because I did majority of everything that needed to be done for that customer. So there's nothing wrong with that with Alias, and you got to use these platforms, especially as you start to kind of progress your business. But when you can treat this like a traditional business and start actually doing marketing and building clientele and building a book of business, you can get the full 360 instead of giving 60, 70 bucks to StockX. So that is really the mindset, especially if you want to move forward. And again, it takes some work. It's not just something that you turn on the switch and then you are a millionaire with sneaker reselling. You got to understand, you got to treat it like a traditional business, which is huge. Next thing that most people don't understand is the power of sourcing. There's so many ways to skin a cat. Resellers that say, oh man, I can't find sneakers to sell. I just tell them it's because you're lazy. There is so many ways to source, guys. I've seen so many people even make money with sneaker resellers using Ross and Burlington, guys. Like these discount stores. Again, I do a lot of bulk buying, having relationship with suppliers and being able to cultivate those and progress. There's so many people that were able to utilize a lot of my suppliers. Again, if you want to utilize my suppliers, make sure you're at the live training. I don't know what the heck you're doing if you're not there, because you're going to be able to maximize and be able to capitalize out of all the things I teach you, especially with bulk buying. What bulk buying does, it allows you to move faster because you get more pairs. The pairs come directly to you and you can move at a faster pace. That's what bulk buying does. However, if you want to be successful with sneaker reselling, you don't have to start at bulk buying. You can start small and start to move up as you start to scale. For instance, when I started sneaker reselling, guys, I did not have money. I was a broke college student getting done playing college basketball. Maybe had a couple $100, but I was able to use that $100, buy new used sneakers, clean them up, sell them, and I start to build my capital to where I'm at today, that I do a lot of $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 deals. Again, it's a progression. If you have more capital, you're able to move faster, but that does not mean you can't start small and be able to work your way up. But back to the thesis of this video, you got to treat this like a business, not like a hobby. Because man, people are lazy, guys. Hey, I'm not talking about you guys watching this video, because if you're watching this video, I know you really want to take this to the next level, but man, people are lazy, man. They're so entitled to expect they're going to grow fast in business when they don't understand you got to treat it like a business. So that is one of the biggest things that really people need to understand, is like, this business is so lucrative. And here's the thing, guys, it does not take a crap ton of work. It takes consistency. Write that word down, consistency. What I tell people, when you have consistency, that breeds momentum. What momentum happens, you start to stockpile wins. You start getting new customers. You start getting a whole bunch of sales. You start building relationships because you're being disciplined for 30 minutes every day. If you want to put more in your business, you could put more in your business. But the key things you need to do is, number one, start to create relationships, start to source sneakers. There's so many different ways. Start to market your business. Yes, we want to utilize the apps, the eBays. In my opinion, eBay is the best app because you can do a little bit of marketing on there, but being able to market your business so you can actually elevate elevate, guys. It is very simple. I have helped hundreds of people be able to build solid long-term businesses because they actually implemented this business owner mindset and the business owner mentality. Here's the thing about success, guys. Success first starts with the mind. If you can have a mind shift, then you will have an income shift, because how you think dictates what you do, and what you do dictates your results. So that is what I really want to relate to you guys. It's like, man, sneaker reselling is so simple, man. I'm not saying it's easy, but it's so simple, guys. Like, there's not many businesses that are as simple as sneaker reselling, guys. Because you think about it, imagine, like I mentioned before, you own a restaurant. That is way more difficult than flipping sneakers, guys. It just takes a little bit of effort. But if you want to learn how to do this, again, make sure you're at my free live training. I just want to relay this about the business owner mentality and not the hobbyist mentality. So many people had the hobbyist mentality, but they want to make $10,000 a month of reselling. How are you going to treat this like a hobby and make $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month with this? It just doesn't make sense. You have to be able to lock in, focus, have a strategy, have a plan, be able to execute. That's going to allow you to make that 10K a month. You get what I'm saying? So guys, man, just wanted to relay this information. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you enjoyed this video about mindset and being able to be real with you guys. Because again, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm going to be real with you guys. Like, you got to treat this like a business, not like a hobby. And if you do, you will have success. I haven't seen somebody that had treated this business and have been consistent and actually implemented the steps that failed. Yes, you're going to maybe, have some struggles and you have to overcome, but if you stay consistent and keep going, you will have success. And what I love about this business, this is so fun, guys. Come on, guys. You get to literally get sneakers and sell them. It's just a very fun business. It's a fun business, and you can be able to actually treat this like a business. You will make some money and you will feel really good. I'm telling you about that. But guys, I really do appreciate you guys watching the video. Make sure you are tapped into the live training that is going down this Saturday. Link is in the description section. Guys, this was a mindset video. Again, want to learn how to bulk buy, want to learn how to implement the strategy that I'm talking about in this call. Make sure you lock in for Saturday. We'll see you guys there. You already know. Again, giveaway Jordan 5 Fire Red Black Tongue. You already know. Sniper Kicks is out. Peace.